Hello and welcome back to Ramble Road. We are recording this one live on Twitch, so if you're joining us for that, welcome. Finley's playing a game in the background, which is why you're going to be able to hear his space bar, which is louder than
me.
Well,
for some reason.
Yeah, it's loud. It's louder than a gunshot for some reason.
Joe, plug the Twitch. Plug it.
So yeah,
Twitch.
Yeah, we're on Twitch, Ramble_Road. Go give us a follow. Go give us a watch. We sometimes stream games. We're streaming the podcast at the moment. So yeah.
Watching the podcast and listening to us shill on Twitch.
Yeah, no, but it's for when it comes out on the actual podcasting platforms for them to be like, oh, I'm going to tune in for next week's recording every Thursday night, 7 o'clock.
I thought it was Friday. I got confused.
No, for the recording. It
No,
does
no,
feel
no.
like a Friday today.
I thought today was a Friday.
It does.
No, I think that's.
Is everyone excited for Easter? Oh, Christ,
Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to my day off tomorrow.
Well, that's tragic.
Right then.
What topics have we got?
No, that's a drink. It's a drink for the awkward silence.
For fuck's sake.
What?
Drinking rules. Awkward silence equals
drink.
drink.
It's a
Can I
drink
just
whilst I
drink
load up the
constantly?
notes. I mean, if you want to, yeah.
What's everyone drinking?
I am drinking Thatcher's Vintage Somerset cider. I have a bottle of Henry Weston's, and then at some point I might need to go and get more, depending on how much we end up drinking.
I currently don't have anything.
Disappointing.
I've got some finest tap water. It's very good.
Very good.
I have vodka, lime, and lemonade.
No, have we got the drinking rules saved? Oh, let me. I've got
Put
them
it in
here.
chat.
Hold on a minute. It is drink for every. As I scroll up to find it, every pause, every insult, every going like, oh, what topic shall we change to next? Every insult again. If someone's mic or internet dies, and if Finley starts going on a rant about obscure history, you just have to drink for the entire way through of him talking.
Oh, so
You're going to be dead by the end of this.
So
I'm going to run out of booze by the end of this.
Yeah, I'm going to go shopping, guys. 5 minutes. I have 5 cans.
I have 2 bottles. I've got another 2 bottles in the fridge downstairs, but I'm going to go downstairs to the fridge to get those. So,
right, then shall we move on to the first topic? If anyone's got anything they want to say,
yeah.
Is that class as a drink?
Yeah, that's a drink, Jacob.
Hope you enjoy.
So yeah, why does it say the podcast is ending? Jacob, explain.
You got pranked.
April Fools.
This is going out tomorrow. A day
It's
after
going out
April
on Friday, but
But we are live streaming it, so yeah.
Yeah, but it is after 12, and
the rule after
prank made
12
after.
is stupid.
No.
It's stupid.
No. Hey, this is the first year that I was awake before 12 on April Fools.
That's a mood.
Well, you just ruin your morning then if you don't wake up before 12. It's like the whole day just ruined.
My mum's just shouted at me to get a grip from the other room.
Wow.
Love you too.
Oh, the only interesting thing that happened to me this week was I went outside.
Mood.
I
Damn.
got extremely drunk.
I think I'm extremely drunk.
Jesus.
I had a couple. I had 3 Coke and vodkas and a shot of pure vodka.
It appears I'm dead already. That went well.
Oh, you're really not. You need to improve your weightedness so that you have so you can become a heavyweight.
Yes. So, if anyone listening, don't have straight vodka. It's not nice.
Or
It's disgusting.
What, straight vodka? Straight vodka's fine. What are you on about?
Oh no, it doesn't taste nice.
It's
You
fine.
don't taste nice
Well, I hope not, Finley, because I don't remember a time you tried to eat me.
yet.
So yes, I
Be
went
very,
outside.
very afraid Jacob Finley's coming for you.
I went outside and we all met up. Well, you two didn't, because Joe was sleeping and Finley was dying.
And then I was mowing lawns and doing other shit.
Yeah, and
I-
I'm suffering from plague.
You should have come out. It was great. It was a great time.
Is that college?
I got
Getting
ID'd at
education.
Tesco's. That was fun.
Because you're a child.
I'm a child. I had a KFC that night, so I thought I could do a KFC review.
What
Oh, I
KFC did you have?
I had the bargain, no, the boneless one. The one that's like
Boneless
3
banquet.
pieces.
Boneless
Yeah,
banquet.
boneless banquet. It was 3 pieces. They were very nice. The popcorn chicken was very nice. The chips I don't like KFC chips, so they were pretty naff.
Well, they're thick, the thick ones.
They're just cold and they're not very nice. And
To be fair,
I had 2 hot wings, and they were also very good. But they do lose points because there wasn't any Coke left, so they brought 7-Up, so I wasn't happy. Oh, and also, do you know our friend Sam who came on once?
Yes, the anime man.
He obviously is definitely allergic to like many things.
Many things.
So
yes.
he ordered a burger, right? And because we ordered on Deliveroo, he even made the effort to go and ring KFC that we were ordering it from. And he said to them, whatever you do, do not put mayonnaise on it because I am allergic and I will die.
Guess what they did? Put mayonnaise on it, I'm
They
guessing.
put mayonnaise on it.
Meals next week, guys.
Predictable.
Every time. We did
Predictable.
it last time. We tried to order one and we even rang them up and they still did it.
About at
I think you
Finley's.
should just.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
useless.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
The one that annoyed me most at Finley's is when they told us they were going to be there at 5 o'clock. It gets to 5 o'clock and they just kept changing the time. Then like an hour later they eventually show up.
Yeah.
You just watch them on a little map, like going around in circles, trying to figure out where to go. It's not even confusing. Things we've got all these easiest estates to navigate.
Yeah, you literally go off the main road and turn right, and wow, you're there. Where's my house? Oh, you go round the corner.
I've got lost on my estate twice.
Right.
It was funny.
Even if you do get lost on
I live on a road,
you
not
end
an
up,
estate.
if you do get lost on Finley's, you literally loop back round. There's no way that you can get lost.
Mm.
It's just full of dead ends. It's great.
No, your estate's confusing, Annabelle. I hate it.
It's not.
Your estate makes
You know
no
where you're
sense.
going.
It
If
makes
you know
no
where you're going,
sense.
it's fine.
Well, I don't. I've only been there twice because you crashed your car.
Crashed it.
So I'm gonna take you to work.
Actually, no. It was only once that you had to take me to work because I crashed it.
What was the second time?
I went home ill from work, and I left
Oh
my
yeah,
car
you
at
didn't even
my
bring
grand's.
it. Oh.
I wasn't gonna drive my car if I was feeling sick and
Yes, you
fainting.
could have. You could have. You would have.
I did when I back in March of 2020. Good God. Back when I was still at school.
Over a year ago.
I know.
Oh yeah. I keep
No, nothing
forgetting that you
beats
guys
where you
did
put a
6-1.
fake. We made an entire fake parking sign.
Oh, that
notice,
was
ticket
so
thing where we
dumb.
put it on Joe's car. That was
wasn't
brilliant.
You could tell right away that it had me tricked for like about 2 minutes.
Yeah, exactly,
At
2 minutes.
most.
What a fantastic 2 minutes. We even
It was
put
the
like the
best 2
school
minutes of Jacob's
logo on
life.
there. It was amazing.
It was pretty
Joe
shocking.
was just there like, oh, what's going on? Why is there this code in front of my car and everything? It was brilliant.
To be fair,
Well,
it's not as bad as the time. It's not as funny as the time when Dylan literally parked his car on my car.
I was there when he did. I was in his car when he did that. That was the funniest fucking
He
thing.
stole his space, so he literally completely.
Hey, I didn't
blocked
steal
in
his
by
space. I
parking.
didn't know it was his space, and he left it
You
to
should have
lunch.
known. You should have known.
Yes, I should have just been psychic and known. Of course.
To be fair, It was his space.
I can't
No
believe
one told me it was his
stole it
space.
from him.
But yeah, he parked his car nose to nose with my car, just
Literally the number plate just
touching tips.
Oh God, Joe, no.
I'm doing a Finley. I'm making it awkward.
Right, that's a drink.
Yeah, I was just drinking.
I don't have any.
So,
That's
3 a.m.
literally-
thoughts.
Oh, are we going there already, or does anyone else have any other topics they want to bring up? We're going to be finished very quickly.
No, I don't have anything.
Neither.
Okay, well, this is very good.
Yeah, we'll pull it back on some other stuff, I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, we can discuss my three thoughts. All I've got this week is temporary traffic lights.
Fucking
terrible.
hell.
They can sod off.
Was going to the vets today. Our dogs needed their annual boosters.
Wait, which vets do you go to?
I'm not going to say.
Is it one
No.
round?
No, it's in
Alright.
a town over. It's yeah. So yeah, it's really weird because they've got it set up outside. So there's they've got like gazebos with the waiting bench that are normally in there outside.
Yeah.
And you sit around and then they'll take your dog off you, or dogs in our case, and then they'll come back like 5 or 10 minutes later.
Oh well, at ours when I had to drop my dog off once, literally just ring them from outside and they just come and take them.
Yeah, it was weird, but I suppose it makes it COVID safe. So
I hate the vets anyway because it's just dogs everywhere. So my dog's trying to get to them all. It's just horrible.
When our dogs first see them, they bark, and then
Yeah.
Shouted at me because my cat's now playing fetch with tinfoil.
But yeah, temporary traffic lights, they are an absolute
pain. I was on the way to the vets, and we were already running late because my dad had forgotten the jab, those little booklets that you get that say your dog last had a jab.
Always lose ours. It's great.
Yeah, so we'd forgotten ours, so we needed to double back to already going to be light, and then this massive queue along the road to the town, just because of a temporary traffic light. It took 4 or 5 cycles in order to actually get through the traffic lights.
Oh God! It was a couple of weeks ago. There was one on one end of the road. Then if you keep on going up the road, do you know just before you get to Asda, there's like the crossroads where there's like 4 different traffic lights. Yeah, they were all temporary.
Yeah, that's my way to get into town. That's where I go for college and work and everything.
Is pain.
Yeah, I had to sit them so many times. It was annoying.
It's like you get there and you're like, okay, I'm like 3 behind, and then they only let 2 people pass, and you're like, come on.
Do you think they were 4? Like, where they had no bonus.
What's this?
Like, what are they doing? Just had no.
Because they were replacing the other traffic lights, the actual main traffic lights.
Because they just.
They're no longer where you have the red and the green for like the walk-in, and then you have to look at the actual traffic light box where you press the button.
Oh.
They've changed them. They've changed them all. They've updated them.
This is how much I pay attention.
See, I pay quite a lot of attention to my traffic lights.
We have another viewer. There's actually someone in the chat. Well, not messaging, but there's someone watching. So
enjoying the
traffic light complaints. Fucking hate traffic lights, to be fair. And half the time it is literally just them doing nothing, or they're doing something. They're only there like 1 day a week or something ridiculous, so you don't actually get any
It is like British construction workers. That is like their shift
Yeah.
times.
I mean, it's
Okay,
like the
Thursday for an hour.
and that's it.
But I don't know if
It's
this is
just-
why they replaced them all, but do you know a couple of months ago when it was like icy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
somebody crashed into one of the traffic lights and knocked them over.
Uh-huh.
So they were
Weird.
missing a traffic light for a while.
But that caused a bit of chaos.
No, it was actually right because, like, do you know if you're coming up from where my house is, and you're going obviously across to Asda, there's the traffic light at like the front of where you're going to stop, and then there's a traffic light further ahead. It was the one further
Yeah.
ahead, so if you were too far forward, you couldn't actually see the traffic light changed. So that was the main
In our
problem it
town,
caused. But
people would let you know if the lights had changed and you were stopped for too long.
yeah, they would honk at you and
Yeah.
call you a wanker.
So
I
many
do
times.
love. I
Gotta
do
love
love
British
road
people.
rage.
I am one of
Yeah.
those people. I have really bad road rage.
Oh,
I get
frustrated with people.
frustrated. Yeah, I
I
get
did it-
frustrated, but I just like.
Especially around where our Asda is, because nobody knows how to use those lanes properly.
Oh,
And
the
they're
lane-
very easy to use.
Yeah, it's very easy. It's just no one fucking does it right.
If you want the middle lane, you have to start in the right and then you move to the middle, not the left.
And
Oh, I had a right knob following me the other day. He
They
kept
don't
coming
even
like,
indicate or anything. And it's a pain.
this guy kept coming right up my arse, and then like he
oh
overtook me.
my!
Shut up.
Sorry.
You're just jealous.
Nope.
No, but then he tried to
That's
overtake
an
me by
insult
going.
drink.
Damn it! Yeah, he tried to overtake me by going into the inside lane, which was like a lane for somewhere completely different, and then went zooming in a place that was a 40 and he was doing around 50, and then tried to overtake another thing and almost crashed into a traffic light by Aldi. And
Yeah.
like the new Mackies.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, there's a
fun.
new Mackies in at the other end of.
Yeah, what is going
Yeah.
on? Why do we have so many Mackies?
We have 4 Mackies. It's ridiculous. What the fuck is happening?
Well, the one near me makes sense if you think about
Because
it.
it's right by the motorway. Yeah, it's on a junction on the motorway, so that does make sense. But all the other ones.
North End as well.
Yeah, North End
But
makes
2
sense.
in town. Why do you need 2 in town?
One for driving, one for not.
One for driving, one for being in town centre, so actually you get actual footfall.
One for
This
one for people that aren't going to college, and one for people that are.
Literally,
Because come
the one
lunchtime,
in
the one
town
in
is
town is
cursed.
jammed.
Yeah, Jesus.
No, see, we were always more classy. We went as spoons.
Oh God.
because they
I
have
remember that. Didn't someone literally have to pick up a pizza and eat it as they ran back?
Yes, Dylan had to pick up a pizza because they took like 2 hours to deliver it. And we had to go back to physics. Our teacher was not happy.
Oh, she really wasn't.
I feel sorry for her because we were like, oh, miss, at the end of the year, we're going to take you to spoons. And then Corona happened.
We never got to.
Never got to take you to spoons.
Sad times.
how unfortunate.
I remember when we finished school, like actual school, not sixth form, and we all got our teacher some sweets, and that's what most people did. One of the tutor groups got their teacher a bloody Apple Watch.
I'm sorry. What?
Yep, they had the rich bitch in their group.
Fucking hell!
To be
I
honest,
bet that teacher
I've been
was
thinking-
fucking. You've been thinking,
Yeah.
have you? It's a dangerous
I've
thing
been
for you to do,
thinking-
Jacob.
I know.
You stole my word, Joe.
I don't know why I would drink for that. I don't know why I would get a Apple Watch because what's the point?
I knock off.
Oh, it's a sports track. It's a fitness tracker. It tells
But I
you the
don't
time.
run.
It gives you all. It gives you all. Well, I don't run it. It registers me when I go for a walk. It also gives you notifications on your phone, so it means that your phone's not buzzing, your watch is buzzing, and it also means that you can see who sent something without actually digging your phone out of your pocket. Which is
Oh,
there's a lot of
also
stuff in
means
that.
if you have to put your phone in the work, you can still text people on your phone on your watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to get one.
Uh,
Can I play Candy Crush on it? from sat at tilts?
No, you
No,
can
it's not
set
that good.
spots. You can control your music from it as well.
Yeah, but I can't listen to music at the tills.
Oh,
See, this
thief.
is why you need long hair. Then you can have AirPods.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant for it's
See,
for
Joe gets it.
one of my maths tutorials. The guy would come wandering around, and I'd just have my my headphone in one ear, and it would just be and it would be playing music, and he'd be none the wiser because my hair is long enough to cover it.
Except for when you put Slipknot on, and all you can just hear is like a bin being smashed.
They don't smash a bin; it's a bloody beer keg. Get it right.
Dude,
Jesus.
yeah, but here's the thing, right? Does he do that on every song? Because how much
Yeah.
variation can you get?
They use it as a percussive sound. It's just a different sound in the drum set, basically, because they've got two people on timpanis. They've got a drum kit, and one of the people, and then the people on the timpanis, they smash a beer keg with an aluminium bass. But the problem with that is it's actually it causes issues with your arm if you do it too often. So it like causes like shock waves transmit directly into your arm because it's metal
So
on
is
metal.
it only in one song?
No, it's in all the songs or in a lot of the songs, but when they do it live, yeah, the guy who's actually doing it has to tell the other guys to slow down a bit because otherwise his arm's gonna fucking die.
Wait, so he does it on every studio recording of the song?
Well, it's in
Probably
a fair few of them.
pre-recorded. Might have a recording of it.
At this point, yes, they probably do have a pre-recording of this.
How do you, is it up in the mix, or is it like you just can barely notice
Well, I
it?
mean, you can recognize it. You can definitely recognize it. You can hear it in Psychosocial. It's like a ding, ding in the main chorus. It's like over and over in that sort of like pace. When they do them live, they sometimes do songs faster, which is why he has to tell them to slow down because otherwise he's gonna get fucking. Because it's the shockwave.
In a couple years' time, he will just be replaced by a robot.
He's not doing trains. He's doing Risk of Rain. He's doing that. He's doing that game that he and I play sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The one that I made you put on stream so I could watch it.
Yeah.
I've just seen a tweet because obviously I sent a tweet out and someone's liked it, so I went on Twitter, and it said, "What's a classic album that your future kids will have to listen to?"
I know what your response is going to be.
My response. Oh, what would my response be?
Welcome to the Black Parade.
Well, Annabelle, first of all, you're incorrect because you said the name of the single and not the album. Fake fan.
Really not. I've seen 1/5 of them. Thank you.
Unlike you, Jacob.
I've seen
20
all
quid.
of them.
It was ace. Have you though? Have you really?
Yes, in my dreams.
I mean, same. I think we've all had dreams about Broadway.
Oh, who doesn't?
Or Gerald, as Joe called him the other day.
By accident. Okay.
Joe. Yes, I would force my kids to listen to the Black Parade. Billy, what about you?
Probably. I think it's Like Clockwork by. Who's it by again? Queens of the Stone Age. That's the band.
You wouldn't make your kids sit down for 6 hours to listen to the album about dementia.
Oh no, they don't have to listen to Everywhere at the End of Time by. Is it the Carpenter?
Yeah. Joe, what about you?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I might go for
Wait, can I
Metallica's
the Black Album, isn't it? That's what you're gonna pick.
I was going to say that, but now I've got to think of something different. Fuck's sake!
I knew you were gonna pick the Black Album.
It is a good album.
Never heard it. I just know it's you.
Well, I mean, everyone's heard Enter Sandman. You've heard Nothing Else Matters. That's another good one. There's so many songs on there.
Wait, what? No, I haven't heard any. I haven't heard any.
Metallica.
You definitely have.
You definitely have. You just don't know that you have.
No, I know the Enter Sandman riff. I've never listened to the actual whole song.
Ow, that is blasphemy. Go listen. Leave right now and go listen to it.
I learned I learned what's it
I just blinded myself.
how to play the bass line to that one song. Well, I've never actually listened to the song.
Go
What's
listen.
The famous one.
And Sandman.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean
one.
what's it? No, For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Yeah.
That is the that's only the opening bass line. There's more to it,
That's the
but
only
yeah,
bit I've heard.
I can teach you some of the other bits.
No,
This is now a guitar lesson.
Yeah, we'll leave the guitar lessons for outside of thingy time.
Sorry, I just saw a really funny thing on Instagram. I'm going to send it in the chat in a bit because it's something I'm going to talk about in a bit. But
Oh god, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would pick then. Possibly. I'm
sending the meme. Awkward silence.
Yes, I will drink in a minute once I've found something.
It's not loading. My Wi-Fi's doing not. Oh wait.
Ooh, Hybrid Theory, Linkin Park.
Ooh.
That's it.
So is that your choice?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is it raining? It's
No.
raining.
Not where I am.
It's raining here.
And I literally live across the road from you, and it's not raining. It's not raining.
It is.
Right, I'm gonna go open this window and see if it's raining.
I'm not even looking outside. It's raining. It's
Right,
like
I'm
tiny.
sticking my head out of the window. It's not raining.
It is.
It's not.
My eyesight's bad, but not that bad.
Oh, God.
It's not raining.
Okay, I might just be seeing specs then. That's fun.
Annabelle, what album are you picking?
I don't know. There's too many good ones.
That's my favourite album as well.
Look at it.
I just love the deeper themes in it.
Just look at it.
I'm very tired as well.
I haven't slept in 4 days.
Why is that, Finley?
Oh well.
You said that yesterday. Is
No,
it 5 days?
Actually, I've got an album. I've got an album. Sorry, Philly, you go ahead. I'll give my album.
Yesterday I haven't slept for 3 days because I've been ill, so I just haven't slept. And yesterday I was like, sleep, that's a thing. I'm just not going to do it.
Fair enough.
So, Joe, what albums are you picking?
Both of the Doom soundtrack albums from the like the 2016 and Doom Eternal soundtracks.
So, yeah, you can't choose 2 albums, Joe. You can only pick one.
Okay, then I'll go for the first Doom soundtrack because I like some of the stuff on there.
Okay, I thought you would have just gone for another Metallica album.
Nah, have you heard any of the Doom 2016 soundtrack?
Yes, I have played the game.
Good music, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Terrible
You
gameplay.
can't say there's a game
my
that has
opinion.
music that fits it better.
I don't know. I think I would love to see the Doom soundtrack be used in Animal Crossing.
To be fair, the internet seems to like that idea a lot.
Yeah, what's the character's name?
Isabel,
that's it. Isabel Doom Guy.
Yeah.
I have an
She's
album that
Demon's
I'd
Spawn.
say.
Oh, what's that then?
The Shadow Side by Andy Black.
Mm.
The world's sexiest man.
Debatable.
Jacob
You all know
would
that
say
you have your
himself.
man crush on Gerard Way, Jacob. You've
I
already
don't-
said that.
No, it's not Tron. It's Frank.
Oh yeah.
Frank, 100%. I'm not taking anyone else.
I mean, I agree. Okay, yeah.
I saw an amazing video.
He was great live, Jacob. Frank Aera was great live.
Yes, I know. You told me.
I could smell him.
That's a bit creepy.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Just to prove how close.
I saw a video and it was the greatest thing I've seen in a while. And it was Mike M performing live somebody chucks a crown on stage and Gerard just puts it on Mikey's head and Mikey's just wearing a crown this entire performance.
No. The best live video of them is Gerard Way moaning through Destroyer.
I was just found that a bit weird. I'm like, dude, stop moaning.
No. There's one where he's playing with himself as well. It's great. Don't question what I find on the internet.
No,
I'm questioning what you find on the internet. What?
I love the weird stage of their career when they dressed up as knights.
Interesting.
Gerard will just come out in chainmail with like a sword.
Very interesting.
Shall I move on to what I watched today? Because
What did
I have
you
made. Alright, I have made. Hold on, let me load them up.
No.
I have made one. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've made 12 points about Godzilla vs. Kong. Right, so none of these are spoilers, but people might be like, "Ooh," but I don't really care. Okay. First point. The opening scene was.
Sorry.
Huh?
I was talking to my mom.
The opening scene, I really enjoyed it. It's like just Kong doing his morning routine. Just him waking up, he's like, "Oh, I'll go walk in this little river for a bit." That was interesting. There's a deaf character, and I think they do a lot of cool stuff where like they make all the sound disappear, and all you can hear is like Kong's heartbeat and stuff. And you see like all the characters like screaming at her, but you just can't hear anything. That's really cool. Literally all the sound goes. The opening credits, I enjoyed them. Look, you can tell how much shit is in this movie when I'm telling you just to watch the opening credits and not the actual film. There was a character I found offensive because he was a podcast host, and he was set out to be this crazy person.
I mean, to be fair,
with his conspiracy theories. There was a terrible joke when they go to find information about the conspiracy theories. So they go to this guy, and he makes a joke about how he didn't mean to sell the kids Tide Pods. He didn't think they were going to eat them. And I'm like, you're really referencing something that happened in January of 2019.
One of 2016.
No, Tide Pods was in 2019.
Okay, I may have missed a couple of years.
Like literally, that was the same year that Ugandan Knuckles came about. That's how just terrible this joke was. Obviously, as we all knew from the trailer, Mechagodzilla's in this film, right? And there's a bit where the characters see it for the first time, right? And the conspiracy theorist goes, "Oh my god, that's a robot Godzilla." And then they did it. They cut to the next character and he goes, "No, that's a Mechagodzilla."
yo,
Roll credits.
I just died. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I also didn't. I think they updated Godzilla's look, and I didn't like it. It looked like he skipped bicep day. He's just got these really long arms. Like in the last movie, I think it
Never
was
skip
a perfect.
arm day.
Exactly. In the last film, I think they got him perfect. He had shorter arms, but they were like thick. These were just like long. He was just like waving them around. My last note was just. I was very disappointed. I've given it 6 Adam Sanders, but I want to drop it down to 5 because I gave Godzilla 2 6, but I think Godzilla 2 is a lot better than this film. This film, even the Kong vs Godzilla stuff, I was just watching it like, yeah.
he do be Kong.
Yeah, I was very disappointed by it. They literally redo the exact same scene from the last film, but just slightly different. Like in the previous film, right? Godzilla basically nearly dies, and they have to like blow him up to get him back.
Ah, yes.
They sort of do another version of that in this film, and I was just like, oh, this is shit. And yeah, I really did not enjoyed this film a lot. It was all right. Maybe I need to watch it again, but it's not. It wasn't brilliant. So yeah.
I think this podcast should be called Jacob Rambling on about Godzilla for 3 hours straight.
Yeah, but it could have been so good, Annabelle. It could have saved cinema, but no.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hopefully we don't get any more. I'm fine with the 4 we got.
Fair enough. I've been watching a fuck ton of anime. I'm just trying to remember what I've watched. Oh, fuck, sorry. That's the one downside to an Apple Watch, by the way, Jacob. It just randomly picks up what you're saying and just goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that," or "I don't quite understand what you mean."
Does that all the time?
Yeah, but yeah, I've watched a fuck ton of anime. I've finished Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Was very good, I have to say. A lot of filler, but I tried to skip a bit of the filler because I didn't want to, just die. Why is he saying
Jacob?
oh my? Jacob, are you okay there?
I think Dream's just done a face reveal.
Oh God. Are you sure it's not an April Fool?
Oh, it could be.
Good job.
Oh yeah. No, because that does look because he does have the same voice, I think.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, yeah.
No, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah. Oh fuck! I got done live. No.
Well done.
No.
Well done, Jacob.
Hey. I forgot
Anyway.
it's still like April Fool's Day for like Americans. They're like literally like waking up right now.
Yeah. Anyway, I would recommend Naruto. It's a bit of a long series, but it's.
I'm getting round.
I'll
get round. I need to finish.
I also finished JoJo Part 5. I'd say.
Every time you say JoJo, I think of JoJo Siwa.
Controversially, I wouldn't say it's my favourite entry into the series, even though it is a lot of people's favourite entry. I think
he goes against the grain. He's not like most girls.
Oh, I know that you like it a lot, Finley. It's one of your favourites, and I know that a lot of people on the internet have it has a special place in their heart. I mean, Part 2 is obviously my favourite, but Part 2 is the best one.
It's just Joseph. He's such a good character.
Which
and
one
next
has
you're
JoJo
going
in it?
They all have JoJo. The first one is Jonathan Joestar. The second part is Joseph Joestar. The third part is both Joseph Joestar and Jotaro Joestar, or Jotaro Kujo, who is JoJo. Then part 4 is Josuke Higashikata, but he's why do they decide to call him JoJo anyway? But it also has
regenerates.
It also has. It also has Jotaro in it, and it also has Joseph Joestar, who is really old at that point.
Yeah, it's like
and he's in his late 70s. He's older than Josuke's granddad, and he's Josuke's father.
Right.
And then part 5 has Giorno Giovanna, who has a dream.
Yeah.
That's the big takeaway from it. He has a dream. He says it basically every other episode.
So is part 5 the one from 2019 or from 2015?
It's one of the newer ones. No, it will be the newest one.
Yeah, because they're working on part 6 at the moment. That's
because I've got an IMDb and it says season 4, and it's got stuff that came out in 2018.
Yeah, that'll be it.
And then it's got stuff from 2019. So is that part 5 or part 4?
Part season 1 is part 1 and 2 because they did a dumb fucker. Part 3 is season 2. Part 4 is season 3, and part 5 is season 4.
Wait, so part 1 is 1 and 2.
Yes.
Season 2 is part 3.
Yeah.
Season 3 is part 4.
Yeah. Because basically, part 1 and part 2 are only 10 episodes long each, whereas Part
it's
3.
saying season 1 has 26 episodes.
Yeah, because it's part 1 and 2, I think.
So it's not 10 episodes each.
I swear it's 10 episodes.
No, it's part 2's longer, I think.
It might be, yeah, to be fair.
Part
But then
3 is the longest because part 3 is like 40 episodes, I think.
It's just filler. It's like 36, 38 episodes, I think, or something like that. But it's literally it's literally just we've encountered an enemy stand, we've encountered an enemy stand, we've encountered an enemy stand over and over again for 40 odd episodes.
They just fight constantly.
Wait, so is part 4 Diamond is Unbreakable?
Is Unbreakable.
Part 4
Yeah.
Diamond is Unbreakable. 5 is Golden Wing.
Golden,
3 is Stardust Crusaders.
Part 2 is Battle Tendency, and part 1 is Phantom Blood. Part 6
Golden
is
Wind.
Golden
part
Wind
5.
Right, I've got him on my anime app, so I'm trying to figure out which one's which.
Golden Wind is Giorno Giovanni.
Part 5, they're all slim.
Part 4, they're all slim.
From part 1 to part 3, they're all units, and on part 4, they're kind of units, but not quite as much.
Wait, which one's Stardust?
Part 3.
Part 3.
Okay, hold on, let me keep going.
Oh, this is new.
What's new?
Oh, what's the Battle of Egypt then?
Oh, that's also part of part 3 even.
Yeah, that's the second part of part 3.
None of this makes sense.
That's part 3, part 2.
Yeah, part 3's so long, basically 2 seasons of it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So they kind of split it up.
Okay, so that's part 4.
Yeah. Diamond is Unbreakable.
Then Goldwind is 5.
Yes.
Then I've just got JoJo Bizarre Adventure dubbed. I'm guessing that's 32 episodes.
Yeah.
What season is that then?
How many episodes?
32.
What does it say that the first episode is called?
It doesn't. It just says episode 1.
What does the person in the picture look like? Does he have blue hair, brown hair, black hair?
He's got a red He's got a red top and a black jacket.
That's JoJo. That's part 3.
That's JoJo. That's part 3. Yeah.
But then none of this makes sense. And then but then I've got Stardust Crusader. And then Stardust Crusader.
You see, I just use Crunchyroll because everything's in the right place, and you don't have to actually, and you can watch it. You don't actually have to watch adverts if you're watching it on your laptop or PC. It's only if you're watching it on your phone that you get adverts. I found. But yeah, it's fucking weird. That it's got a part 1, 2, and 3 have an overarching story technically. Well, part 1 and part 3 link together. Part 2
not so much.
Part
2 is kind of separate.
Yeah, part 2 is kind of separate, but part 1 and part 3 are linked. Because
Right.
it has the same main villain.
Uh-oh.
Despite the fact that they're set like 100 years apart.
Hold on a minute.
Oh dear. This is the What's a JoJo podcast.
Yeah.
I think I've got them all. Hold on. I think I've got the first 2 parts and 26 episodes. Is that correct? With season 1? Yes. Do I have season 2? What's season 2 called?
Stardust Crusaders.
Oh no, that's Stardust Crusaders, and that's. Yeah, I think I've got those 2 parts. Hold on a minute. We really shouldn't be doing this on air, but I don't care.
Yeah.
That's 24. Joe, remember the number 24? 24.
26.
So that's 48.
26.
And there are 48, yes. And then Diamonds Are Unbreakable, 39, yes. And then part 5 is 39. Yeah, I've got them
I
all
was just
right. I'll
going
get around
to say,
to watching it.
right, the first 3 parts, main villain, immortal vampire that wants to take over the world.
Don't spoil it.
It's
Part
not
2,
spoilers.
Part 2, immortal vampire, super vampires that want to take over the world. Part 3, original immortal vampire who wants to take over the world with the world. And Part 4, Yoshikage Kira who just wants to live a quiet life and get away with murder. Also, he has a hand fetish.
Yeah, my name is Yoshikage Kira. I need a hand.
Need a hand.
I need to get around. I've got so
sent
much other things I need to watch right now.
Do you see that thing that I sent you on Discord? I did send it to you. Yeah, it's the SFM about Kira having terrible ideas. It's
Okay, we're coming up to just under an hour, so do you want to
50-ish minutes.
wrapping it up?
We
The stream's been active for 50 minutes, and we were like 3 minutes in before we actually got.
Yeah, I feel like we've been
started.
doing like really longer podcasts recently. They've been like over an hour.
Yeah, so we could maybe try and wrap it up a bit short.
Yeah, I've got things to do. I wanna start. I need to get back to watching anime because I'm like an episode behind of Attack on Titan.
Oh, I'm like 5 episodes behind. It's finished now, and I'm not there.
Is it finished?
I'm pretty sure.
The last time you said it's finished, it wasn't
Finished.
finished.
It wasn't finished.
No, I'm pretty sure it is actually finished now.
Let me just have a quick look on IMDb.
Are you sure about that?
No, there's still an episode yet to come out.
Oops, that's... Okay, we finna wrap it up then.
Yeah, sure thing.
Podcast over, like, comments, subscribe. Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Go follow our Twitch if you're not watching it on Twitch. Which we only have the one viewer according to mine. Oh, hi, Dara. He's 3 seasons behind on Attack on Titan.
I'll tell you what. If you've got a viewer in the chat, we can keep going.
We don't have anyone currently. I don't think.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
He popped in to say.
Fair enough.
Unless he's still in there, and my thing is just completely.
He might be. I know, because I have made you a mod, Joe, so I don't think you count as a viewer.
So we have one viewer, but all it says is me and some guy named Dark Fidget, who isn't the. But
it always is Dark Fidget. I have no idea who Dark Fidget is. He's always here.
So we have one viewer, but we have no viewers. But what? I'm very confused.
He's still in the chat. He's still here.
Oh.
So
okay, he's still here. So yeah.
If I was you, Mr. Person in the chat.
It's Dara.
Who?
Dara. He was in the year below.
Oh.
How'd you? Oh.
I know Dara.
Oh. Why is there so many people? Why is it not just random people? Why is it people we know?
Because I put up on Snapchat and Instagram that we were going live and recording the podcast.
Right. What I suggest you do is follow us here on Twitch. Then go follow us on Twitter at road_ramble. Then go follow the podcast wherever you hear the podcast and listen every week. Oh, and subscribe to the YouTube Ramble Road. You'll find it.
There'll soon be an OnlyFans.
Soon be an OnlyFans.
Yes, they will. Yeah, we were in the same form.
But should we just say goodbye real quick so I can save the podcast recording?
So yeah, we're going to stop recording. We might stay on Twitch for a bit just to have a chat around.
Q&A session. Let's go.
Q&A session.
Right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye to the podcast listeners on non-Twitch.
Goodbye.